All right, I'm going to go over the maintenance related tasks for your new lawnmower. So first thing you need to do is get a grease gun. They're not very much, maybe 10 or 15 bucks. This is the cheapest one made and it works just fine. So there's been two spots to grease that I found on the mower, and they did not come with any grease from the factory, so it's pretty important that you do it right away. So the grease points are right on, if you can see that, the grease fitting is right there, and that loads up grease inside, I guess you'd call it an axle or whatever, but you can see all the grease right there. I just got some on my finger, but you put the grease right where that grease fitting is there, and I think mine took 25 to 30 pumps of grease, so a lot of grease. So there's one right there, and of course there's one right on the other side. And so far, also the air filter. So you just lift it up and you just take it right out and clean it off. It gets pretty dirty pretty quick because of all the grass. And then the last one is the oil, which check in the book to make sure, but I believe it has to be changed after the first either 5 or 10 hours that you use it. So if you look, let me grab a light. So if you look straight down there, you see that little yellow cap. So you'll get a tube with your mower, and the tube fits right on the end of that yellow cap. The tube is going to look just like that. You can see the top of the tube. So that just fits right on the end of that. Fits right on the end. And then a little bit further up of the tube, so this little cap here just pops off, and then this part where my finger is right now is it's like a petcock. So once you have the tube clipped on the end, then you rotate the petcock until the oil starts coming out. So you don't have to worry about changing the filter, just leave the filter alone. Route the tube, there's really no good way to do it. I route mine from here, and I go down through like sort of under where the filter is, and then route that tube all the way like to the ground, and then of course have something to collect the oil. And then you fill up, it's if I remember right, it's 1.9 quarts. So double check, make sure you have some oil with you. And the type of oil I use is right here. Mobile One 10W40. It's a synthetic oil. It costs about double what traditional oil does. But I believe the oil on these are good for hundreds of hours. So do yourself a favor and invest an extra $4 in your $3,500 mower, and it's worth it. So other than that, those are the only three things I can think of. Got any questions, let me know.